Very strong heroes here for the side of VP, and it's really going to be down to how well the position 1 Venge works this game. That's going to be what a lot of people will be very interested to see pan out from the side. Obviously, VICI themselves going with a lineup that they are very, very comfortable with once again. They're going to be running Undying. This time, Femra is going to be taking it. You've got the Alchemist involved and burning on his Gyrocopter, FY on the Shaman. Also one of those picks, kind of like the Venge in the sense that we just don't see it a lot in this patch. Some teams are opting to try and bring it back, and it is fairly strong, as you said, with the buff to Shackles and such, and the fact that with those wards you can take towers very quickly. And
Roshan, you're on the dire side.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's who's actually playing the Shaman? Is it FY or is it Fenrir?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's FY on the Shaman. They've got Fenrir on the Undying.
Yeah, so. FY generally kind of the 4 position. If he does get the Blink Dagger, will give you that key initiation against Darkseer or Shadow Fiend or the like. But I think the carry Venge is even a rare sight. We just don't see that at all.
Yes.
In terms of dairy crafting, a carry Venge will give you quick access into both of her passive and her minus armor. So ideally you hit level 11 and you max both terror and your passive, and you just go for a very strong timing push. You do have your Shadow Fiend aura in conjunction. So a lot of minus armor, a lot of damage right from the get-go, and you're looking to kind of siege the tier 1 towers. You're going to get that mid-game very early.
I mean, this is a bit of an issue. They're not contesting the Alchemist rune at all, so Super will be able to get that, of course, straight out to him. He's actually going to go for the boots first here with that burst of gold.
It's a great choice. Normally you save for the bottle, but
yeah,
in this game, if you look at what VP wants to do, they want to gank a lot early on with the Rubik and the A rotating in and possibly even the Venge. So getting the survivability item is, to me, the safer choice.
We're going to see in a moment, see how long Lil hangs around here, just to try and make sure that G gets those early stacks up with the Necromastery. It's going to be Super on his own, and just trading hits here with Lil. I guess the question is, what lane do you feel is going to be the most dangerous for a side?
Yeah, I think FY with the ability to get Shackle level 2 to me is more dangerous. Level 1 at the shock, very good at harassing as well. Bottom lane, Undying to me is an excellent zoner, right? Especially against these 2 fairly squishy heroes. There you go, 2-man decay. He's only sitting at 700 HP. He doesn't really care about your harass. In fact, he's going in and punching people. So I feel like VICI's got the better lane overall.
Okay. And would you agree over the map? Is there, where are VP coming out on top of this game?
VP is coming out on top on the jungle stacks for G. I think they're ramping up. They're going to start slow in the lane, but they're going to ramp up much better. Because DK Fogbo, for example, once he gets level 3, he could start just double iron shouting the creep, and he'll get farm. The big question mark for me is this Illidan Venge, right? Like, in theory, you could get level 11 and do a lot, but how do you get that level 11? Undying is actually not a pushover in the lane, so we'll see how VP plays this defensive trialing here.
They're gonna.
It's gonna be hard to kill the Juggernaut, yeah. Which, by the way, Winter and I are trying to call him Darrow for the rest of the tournament.
Oh, I see.
Do you want to be?
He wants to change his name, so we're giving him his real name.
Well, I think it's just Winter and I being cheeky. So I don't know if you want to.
What about Dazzle?
What about why Dazzle?
Because it's like the short and west friend Darrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
I think he's dead. Look at this top chilling charge. All right, first blood there. Ice trying to move in with the Blade Fury. He's going to look for Lil. Well, Lil looks for the Jukes, but won't be able to get himself out. So it's a 1-for-1 here.
Oh, they might get more. That's a haste rune on Darrow. And Darrow's coming with the crits.
Oh, magic missiles there, but I think
Kofi
to chase.
No, Kofi ain't taking in.
Oh.
Is that a third kill?
He's going to go for
Darrow.
Classic Daryl here. Oh, they got the telekinesis. He's still going to go. Is he done?
Oh! Fable's going to do it. Femura's going to give the charge. I don't know what Femura's real name is.
So I think he finds this, though.
It's probably like Bob, right?
Bob. The classic Eastern name.
You know, you really like to call player by the first name. You got the Steve on Excalibur.
You got Steve, Excalibur. You got Jimmy.
Sing on Sing Sing.
Sing? Yeah, but his first name's Wei Sing.
Isn't Wei his last name?
No, it's Wei Sing, isn't it? I don't know. Sing's not even in this goddamn tournament.
Neither is Excalibur, you know.
Which is good. Bottom lane, moving in again with the Blade Fury. Ice might get the kill onto Lil. Look at the damage here. Whoa! That's going to be 1 kill here. Lil's trying to take down the tombstone. Will find it. And now Femra's going to chase him into the tree line here.
I think he's dead.
Hey.
Tango. He's been looking for that one tree for the longest time. He's got boots as well. In fact, he's look at him. He spot 2 TPs. He's like, oh, I'm gonna die. Let me spend my gold.
He's good. He's got backup now from FNG
he's
coming
good,
into lane as well.
In fact, they're gonna make a go here. Magic missile will hit, and look at the burst damage. Man,
damn.
Is he actually leveling up missiles for Illidan?
He's a man.
He is leveling up missiles.
I mean, it's working out, getting the kills top lane. Shaq and attacks with the rocket
Oh,
barrage.
one more!
Very close indeed.
All right.
All right, 3-3 on the board at the moment. Pretty chaotic, left, right, centre. Mid lane, though, looking good for G. 26-11 against the 16 for 0. Having a slightly better time here than Super. But obviously, as an out, it doesn't really matter in the sense that Super's always going to be able to find the farm on the Alchemy. We should almost certainly expect to see him just rocket up the board when he starts to go into the jungle and clear out the stacks. There's no stacks at the moment here is being done by the supports, as they've had to kind of focus on the lanes really to ensure that their cores are safe.
The big difference is that VICI Gaming are forcing VP supports to be not stacking as well, as we see Magic Missile being disjointed. Normally you expect Hardy or FNG to be stacking a lot more for their Shadow Fiend, but because there's this dual lane that they need to stop, Shadow Fiend kind of has to stack for himself.
Bottom lane again. They're going to try and go in, and this time they'll get the kill. The wombo combo here from this trident is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
And of course, Femra back as well. I mean, they're finding the kills for sure. You know, Illidan's did die the once, but 3 assists. It's all going on down on this bottom lane, and he said before the Jug off lane hasn't been too flashy. He has found the kills, but dying 3 times so far. I mean, is this much of a kind of a hindrance here for VG, or is this a clear lane win for VP, or do you think they're still going to be happy that they are finding something in return?
It is a lane win, but the fact that, again, the supports for VP hasn't been able to help the other lanes,
yes,
you could make an argument it's a wash. The big concern for me is that Juggernaut's not one of those heroes like a Darkseer where he could recover in the jungle, per se, right? Like, Juggernaut needs to still hit the creeps, he needs some times, he needs to get some items, and Juggernaut needs quite a bit of levels as well. So I feel like they're doing a very excellent job shutting down this Juggernaut.
I was seeing DK Phobos as well, 5.5 minutes in, he's having to play very careful because he's only level 2 here on this Darkseer. I mean, kind of begs the question, do you know, there's going to be a point very soon that we see him just head to the jungle and leave the lane.
Right.
He might even be doing that now here.
Well, the thing is, if you're the Shadow Fiend, do you want a sure experience with that?
Yeah. Oh, ice. He's got to be careful that they don't find the telekinesis, and they will. They've got a magic missile as well.
Wow.
I mean,
the magic missile hasn't even ended this time yet.
Close.
Very good thing that he actually casted the missile as he's lifted up, so there is no spin being used. And then you just guarantee the kill, so nicely done. There you go. Show the team fight recap.
The fight recap.
The one kill fight recap. They got him. Huh?
Gotta see those numbers. Top lane, he's getting a bit of confidence here, Phobos. He's coming out, realizes that the movement has kind of come across the map as FY left the top lane. There's going to be movement from VP here as they start to rotate their own supports. They're happy with how much of kind of a head start they've given Illidan in that lane. Let's see if they can find anything for G here. He's got an Invis Arena straight away with Razors, looking for Femre. Should be able to burst him down, waiting for the final, but he doesn't even need to get it in. AA finishes off the kill there, and G continuing his performance in the mid lane, 51 for 19. Yeah. He is so far ahead of this Alchemist.
You can't ask for much better of a start for VP. And remember the haste rune that Darrow got and got the 1 extra kill? I think that was just unlucky by them. Darrow coming in hot here. Magic Missile will hit. Terra's going to do a little bit more damage. He's going to try to walk it off. One more right click. Magic 6 is going to be there, but Vench is moving fast. Swap and a couple more right click spin. It does not help you block some physical damage. Illidan getting a solo kill here.
All right, this is...
Is he going for Midas or is he going for Trez?
He just goes Trez. I mean...
You're getting more levels, ain't a bad thing.
Levels ain't bad. Get that aura up. Get the...
Yo, we got t-shirt. We got Nanyang hoodies.
Look at that. I feel proper Nanyang now. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Lumi.
Now we could go home and
go
feel like we got rewarded.
Exactly.
For a hard day.
It was all worth it at the end of the day. But VG, they've got their work cut out. If this game's going to be all worth it, 3-7. VP showed. I mean, we did kind of expect this. You know, with the heroes that VP kind of laned here, you knew this tri-lane was going to make action happen, and I think VG did as well. They've obviously kind of got all their...
I don't think they expected this strong of a lane.
Okay, yeah. They didn't expect Darrow to die 5 times. I guess this is the kind of the bad point here for VG at the moment. It's not going great for the Jug.
You know, one thing that the analyst brought up is that VG always wins game 1 in this tournament and then lose game 2. So this trend...
That has happened, yeah. It seems to be the way. It just seems that I guess their opponents just figure them out in game 2 and say, all right, you want to do that? We'll bring this kind of play style to the game.
Or maybe Darrow gets too laxed after winning game 1.
Who
knows?
Oh, we got this.
Who knows?
Sits back, eats his hot chocolate, drinks his hot chocolate.
So the one thing they do have going for them is that they shut down DK Phobos quite hard, right? Like, he's level 3, he ain't doing anything. Again, I talked about it last game, we saw FNG Starks here. You really need level on this hero, you really need a lot of gold on this hero, and so far he's getting Niter. So That's a good thing. You cannot forget that there is an Alchemist.
There is.
Yeah,
it's
so
all about Super's gameplay here.
He's got 2,600 gold, so hey.
He's getting there. He certainly is racking up that money. Lil managed to steal the ward here, so it's something a little bit nicer. Let's try and do that. Nice.
Do you want to go in there?
They swap him and go?
No, they got called in on the backup, so you don't want to. Actually, they stole healing ward.
Yeah.
Artie's level 6 before the Juggernaut is. I think you should have went there. You got healing ward. Tank it up.
Yeah, this is the lane's going so good here for a VP down on the bomb. It is just all about this this kind of Alchemist, really.
Yeah.
What Super's going to be able to do for the side.
Well, actually, though, there's also an AA. So is Alchemist the
I mean, they've got ways to deal with the Alchemist. That's the problem. But it's going to be up to how much he can farm. Obviously, how much space is given to burning. He's on 54 for 35, but it's still G really with the show-stopping performance in terms of farm at the moment.
Yeah, the 3 bottom hero here for VP, to me, they have the bigger impact. If you look at their skill build, Cold Feet is being maxed out, Magic Missile is being maxed out, so they're very excellent at getting these single target ganks. In fact, we have a smoke and then a TP from Illidan Stormrage, as well as Iron Shell on top. This could be a very cheeky, swap, Magic Missile. The immediate Hex is there, but that's an easy kill, and he is on a killing spree. Yeah, Power Tread's being picked up. I think he's going to go for probably drums, help your early game ganking squad to move in close and fast.
I wouldn't be surprised. Drums is going to be a nice pickup for the man in terms of just chasing people down. And they're trying to look elsewhere with that. Same smoke as well. Lil actually headed towards the mid lane.
That's an effective smoke.
Yeah, if they can find something with this as well, this is going to be pretty huge. At the moment, well, you got Super. He's playing it safe, so they won't quite find him there. Just checking out if there's any stacks. They won't be lucky to find so, but they'll still be able to clear out some of the jungle there. G keeping his farm game up high. Picking up an Ogre Club as well. I mean, against this lineup with the Shaman, is this a game where you go for the BKB, or do you feel he's just going to feel confident enough just to get the classic kind of S and Y online first? I guess
he's going first. Yeah, and I think the reasons their supports and their team is doing so well that you don't really need to get that ultra defensive item. You could get a little bit greedy, get some stats on them. The big thing is that I think right now VICI's map to farm has been really shrink down. Look at top lane, DK Phobos is pushing in, mid lane, Alchemist doesn't feel too safe. So looks like Burning says, I can't farm too much. Let's see what I could do in the jungle right now of the enemy team.
Looking for an ice blast here onto Super. And talking about Super, of course, with that little expedition to the jungle, he is still sitting at the top of the net worth.
Bottom lane looks like, he's probably dead. He's trying to juke around. There is an Omni Slash. He needs to really break some angles here. Looks like he's just resigned to his fate.
VG will get the kill. They'll put down the wards here as well, looking for the tier 1. At the same time, though, mid lane, G finds himself a tower.
So, despite this big lead that VP has right now, we gotta remind ourselves that Venge is not exactly the best scaling hero.
Yes, absolutely. They need to keep this pressure up and keep this momentum going, otherwise, especially against VG's lineup. They've got so many potential late game horrors. They're going to look for Super here with the Magic Missile. He did get off the art. Is the regen going to be enough? No, it's not. G had a double damage room, but now Ice coming in with the Omni. Oh, nearly bring him down. Ice on the way here.
Ice blast there. Bang!
Double kill for FNG. Absolutely on point.
By the way, Hardy's got spin. Maybe he can go for it. He's spinning it right now, but the right click from FY is going to bring him down. Meanwhile, looks like Vengeful Spirit got picked down by Burning as well, walking next to his Rocket Barrage. So, I got to say, impressive comeback from VICI, but more impressive is Oli Pixel's camera control. Have not missed a kill.
Thank you, Limit. Yep,
I'm patting you in the back.
The Russian cast and the Chinese cast are having to put up with my camera work. So.
I mean,
we had to make cuts at this tournament, had to get the OD Pixel camera. Don't jinx it, Lemmy. We're 12 minutes in there.
Commentator's curse, you're going to miss the next
18
5.
kills. I'm trying to focus. Trying to keep in the zone. And Burning. He's been spotted out here. They'd love to try and go for this VP. Bringing in Illidan as well.
What does Burning got?
Let's have a look. What's he got?
Alright, so he looks like
he's going for the S and Y as well. Okay, found Femre. They're going to spook him. You've got Super coming into the jungle with a concoction.
I don't know.
Get the Ice Blast out. Okay. Or can he tick him down low enough? Right. There's going to be the swap as well. Looking for Burning. They should be able to pop. That's going to be low enough. They'll get Illidan in return, surely. Oh,
Magic Stick.
No, there we go. The Blade Fury. Okay. Finishes him off. I was going to say, if they keep him alive, they get the shackle set up onto Lil, and they've got a concoction flying through as well. So that even though they get the gyro here, VP looks to lose 3 heroes off the back of it.
Yeah. So I like the fact that VP is being aggressive and they're trying to limit the farming space of VICI. But the fact that you just gave away 2 kills like that, I mean, it defeats the purpose of you going into the jungle, right? Like, giving them some kills. So I'd like to see VP kind of tighten things up a little bit. But this is some Russian aggression coming in.
It is, and for the most part working out, but in that last little fight, it's certainly being swung back around by VG. Phobos' farm stepping up, you know, he's got the mech and the soaring. He's getting there. He wasn't the fastest at starts, but he's still going to be good. Offlane Jug, he's working towards the drums for the team. Now what else have we got coming out? Fenrir still looking fairly poor. FY starting to stack up that gold for that inevitable Blink Dagger on the Shaman, 1200 in his bank.
I don't know what the Go Graph is saying, but I feel like this game is quite even at this point. Oh, the Radiance
and now it's going to shoot up.
Yeah. So as good of a start that we had on VP, I feel like it wasn't enough. At least they got what? All the tier 1 tower being removed. I'd like them to take over the enemy jungle, maybe even go for the tier 2s, but it seems like that's not the case. Mid lane though, they do get burning. That's one big kill.
Very big kill then. Burn characteristic as well. We saw burning in all the series. They always plays very safe and very rarely gets caught out by these kind of 5-man, 4-man rotations. So.
You know, BKB first may be a very ultra defensive item, but you can see why it's so good in this game, right? It blocks a majority of the magic damage coming out from VP. So maybe BKB might have been the better choice, but right now VP taking advantage of the fact that Gyro is dead for 15 more seconds, and it looks like they will get the Roshan without too much of a challenge.
What do you reckon about this? So FNG is his first time. He's going to go for the Rod of Ages.
Oh yeah, man, you're going for a pick-off lineup, right? Obviously the Midas into Aghanims is the standard choice, but you don't want to take the game that late. There's still that Alchemist. Maybe you could go for it as a secondary item, but right now a Atos into Cold Feet, a spell that you have max, is a guarantee setup. So I like the choice quite a bit.
Top lane G as well. His farm been very, very good. He's up to 1500 now on top of the Cess and Y. And he's still fairly close to the Alchemist. Obviously, we do expect to see that Alchemist break away with that Radiance. But nonetheless, we're still at a point of the game where it's very close between these two sides. Just 2k in it at the moment, 15 minutes in.
So what has Illidan's got, apart from the drum? He's on the bench.
It's just, I thought they picked up the Ogre Club. I might see an SNY come out from him as well, to be
or maybe BKB, depending how he feels the game's going. Most likely SNY. Illidan might be a little bit trouble.
All the turnaround here, holding him, throwing back eyesight search for Lil. Takes concoction to the face. Blade Fury forward and Omni Slash on Illidan. They'll get themselves the kill there. They will tick out though to the Ice Blast there, the Alchemist. So it's a 2 for 1. They do manage to take down that out.
Yeah. The problem that we're starting to get into this stage of the game is that Shadow Fiend is expected to carry his entire squad in terms of damage output. Meanwhile, comparing to the VICI gaming side, you got the Gyrocopter, you got a little bit of damage from the Juggernaut, and you got quite a bit from the Alchemist as well. So I feel like as this game goes on and on, Shadow Fiend could be easily controlled with a Blink Hex, for example, from the Shadow Shaman. So I think G needs to... I mean, he's having an excellent game in terms of farm, but I'm not sure whether it's enough.
Look at the TP out here, they'll throw everything down, nearly getting the vacuum out, but not quite able to catch him, unfortunately, for the side of VP. And yeah, we're going to see some kind of action coming out. Yeah, they've got the smoke.
And they got the Atos finish. Here we go. Get some pickoff.
I mean, this is a ridiculously good timing here for FNG.
Yeah. I mean, you're support.
Yeah.
But he, what is his score? He's 7-3. So he's might as well be a core, right? Looking at his, are they going to find themselves some FY? Not exactly a person you want. And, alright, there you go. Look at the kill. And then you get a quit. You don't want to mess around with this one.
Oh, Lil with the stolen Ever shot. Just whips out in the beams. And space kind of being created for G as well.
Yeah.
We pick up that Hell now on top of the S and Y. 2k coming up as well. There's your TP's in there for Super. He's got the Ashe now, the Radiant, so going for that classic Manta now. Just to keep up that farming pace. The VP at the moment, and certainly hitting their timings, and the pressure that they needed to apply is working out the most part. And maybe losing a little bit too much in terms of return kills that VG are finding off the back of it. We'll see what happens in this mid lane now as they start to push onto the tier 2. They're going to want to jump in here. Do have the Omni Slash up in 15 seconds. And moving forward, we'll take a Rocket Barrage, they'll take the kill, and there's the swap onto Burning here. He gets the cooldown out, the Water Beat drops in the middle of the fight as well. There's the Edge shot, they get the wall out, the Ice Blast as well. They'll find the Shaman, G getting incredibly low here. They're going to lose him, who has got the Aegis. We'll be back for round 2. Lil just eating the Death Lords here. And this is 3 down, maybe even 4 as G left alone in the middle of it. 4 kills for the side of VG. Only DK Phobo getting himself out.
I mean, VP dove under the tier 2 tower against Master Bin Ward and, of course, the Zombie House. Not exactly the place you want to fight. And again, we talked about how precarious the lead VICI has. They need to win the game. Quick. Did you hear the expert analysis I gave? They need to win the game.
That's why we hired you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got a secret message. That's why we got. What? Come do stream over.
It's a secret message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does
I didn't even know what that means. I have
Paper
no idea what that
overlays
means.
at that.
I'm sorry, Shiva. I have no idea what you just asked me to do.
Yeah, we need to see this message
if this
in English.
production goes
not
to
Dutch.
pot
Yeah.
after this game, then that's because I have no
At
idea.
ShiverGaming.com.
Yeah, just tweet any technical issues at her. She'll be sure to get them sorted.
Yeah.
But anyway, 16-16 at the moment. Are you feeling the VG draft kicking into flavour now, or do you feel it is still VP's game that they've got to grasp on?
Can you help me make like a bad car reference? Like
What?
you know, like a gear. Right? I don't drive stick, so I don't
What
know.
the hell are you on?
So you know when you drive stick, right?
What?
You go into high gear.
I don't swing that way. What?
Goddamn.
What? Let's talk about
Just
Dota
work
2.
with me.
Come on. Anyway, you're talking about a car. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, they're going fast
They're going fast.
and they're slowing down
Okay.
and they're switching to lower gears.
Okay. So what do they do to stop them?
You gotta turn it back up to higher gear.
Well, let's see if VP heed your expert advice here, Lumi. Super.
My expert advice is to win Dota.
Super. Just taking one on the head here for the team. They are moving in. The Ice Blast will fly through.
Alright.
Super. Ooh, we got a Pauseroo. Right, let's see what else is going on. There's BKB coming around the corner here for G. Juggernaut, 1400 now. So, I mean, Ice is recovering quite nicely from the early start. We saw him die, what, 5 times in lane?
Mm-hmm.
And he's been finding himself the involvements in the kills. Lil here, is he going for...
A BKB?
Or is he just building the Academics Oku Club first? I mean,
Okay, that's
it'd be a
fair.
very early BKB, wouldn't it, for the Rubik? But do you feel it's necessary here?
Normally you would want to go for the blink, but if you look at the side of their teammates, you got Swap and you got the Radavetos as initiation tools. So he's feeling like, you know what?
But don't you think it's going to be the Axe here for them?
I mean, I guess you could go for the disarm, maybe. Like, what else would you build with the Oku Club? You're not gonna go SMY. So, and for the same reason of you're gonna mostly stay back, maybe BKB's not gonna be too helpful. So maybe Heaven's Helper or Axe. I don't know. It's weird though, because when you go for Axe, you normally start with the point booster. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Unless he panic bought in a last situation in that mid lane fight, perhaps, where he just wanted to spend the 1k gold without losing anything.
Right. That's true.
That could have happened.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
The key thing for me for VP right now is to finish the BKB on Shadow Fiend and try to get a gank off before the Roshan. I feel like all of these things need to really go their way. If they kind of trade evenly, like a 3-for-3, 3-for-2, that's not going to be enough. Like, VP needs to take overwhelming odds, win big fights. Can't just win small ones here. Looks like FY is coming down way. Vacuum, all right, that's a good start. They need to get the quick kill here, and looks like we're going to see Atos. We dropped some wards here. Not sure whether that's going to be good, but Omni Slash doing a ton of damage. They need to focus on the zombie house. In fact, it's being left alone. Meanwhile, FNG is being chased away. They're going to focus him down. Wow, Ice just got melted.
Oh, that swap from Illidan.
Wait, is that their own tombstone?
Yep.
Little Hardy stole the tombstone.
He's a little pro. That's very nicely done. That swap at the end as well from Illidan, securing them that extra kill onto the Undying. I mean, that's
not
the
only
fight
that,
you're looking for.
I think Shaman dropped all his wards, so good amount, like 200 gold being farmed by the Vengeful Spirit, and I believe the AA. Nobody died there, so this is the fight they need. 3-0, good clean pick off. Unfortunately, they don't have any towers to get. So, how are we doing on the Roshan time? Are we gonna see a quick spawn or? All right. Oh, we won't know yet. We won't know. So maybe a smoke gank before the Roche spawn and see if we can get something done there.
Yeah, let's see what the next plan of action is. We're still yet to see what Illidan's going to be doing with the Soku Club, whether it's going to be an SMY or the BKB. Super, just making the most of the map. And with the Radiance and Manta done, it looks like he is going to begin working on... I guess it could be the Octarine first. It depends.
That is true.
Because if he gets the Octarine online, that's kind of then the core 3 items you need. And the bots as well. He hasn't got the bots yet, has he? No, he's not got boosted travel. So boosted travel and Octarine, and that may be the point where we then see him start to build the acronyms here for the lineup, because there's a fair few heroes that are going to appreciate the acronyms, pretty much everyone bar the Gyro, and it may even get to that point in the game where we're going to see some global cooldowns come out.
Can we check on Undying's skill build?
We can after we check what they do here. Ice Blast is going to get thrown out
God.
very nice onto multiple units here. They've already lost the Shaman. Super trying to move in onto Illidan. He's evolving pretty quick, but the swap out is there. Illidan's going to save himself, but FNG may not be as lucky. The Blade Fury, no, he's actually kept alive here. Actually turning around with a vacuum of water 3, and now Fenrir getting bursted low by the Requiem. XY, Ice goes down as well. And G just turning up at the right time there with the BKB and some beautiful swapping. They do still lose the 2 heroes, but just buying the time for VICI to get sucked in and Phobos to find a beautiful vacuum wall.
And of course, Hardy's stolen Tombstone earlier. Did a lot of work. And it looks like he has restolen a Tombstone, or he didn't actually steal any spells. He wants to
He's
keep
not stolen anything, actually. It's still on.
Want to keep that around. There is a possibility we might see a triple BKB build coming out from VIRTUS.PRO, right? Venge finishes his BKB, maybe even Rubik. No. Rubik's going for the Aghanims. And the fact that there's so many good Aghs ult that you can steal on the other side, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think the Aghanims is going to be very nice for Rubik.
I think, though, if the Alchemist is building Aghanims, maybe you give it to the Undying. That's why I wanted to check
the Undying first, you reckon?
Yeah, maybe. Well, let's see if he's max decay. If he's max decay, I think he's a strong contender. Looks like he's ramping it up. The reason is that you have very squishy heroes like Rubik and Venge. You take 10 strength from them, they're paper after that. So I guess Shaman is another very, very strong candidate. Maybe even the Juggernaut. But I think it is going to be that Octarine build from the Alchemist. So we're not going to see that Aghanims giveaway for much later.
As we can see, the kills at the moment. I mean, it's been AA's game, really. FNG on the 958. Let's see a bit of action here from the guys. VICI heading into the jungle of the Radiant, maybe looking for a potential wrap round here. Let's see what they've got the jump here with FY. Will jump in and gets the Hex onto G in there. The Death Ward's dropped as well. But look at the damage coming through his burning. Has had the Ice Blast being thrown onto him, but it doesn't matter. The Blade Fury from Ice chasing down G. He's popped the BKB, but they'll continue to chase him here on this one. Phobos, turn potentially with the Iron Shell. He's just going to surge himself away. G's going to be fine. The rest of them could still chasing.
Oh no, Owen!
I missed the kill.
Nah, it's fine. It's a team fight. I understand.
We'll follow that. But nonetheless, a very, very nice fight indeed for VG. It's going to be at a point where Roshan has just spawned, and that's going to be at a better time if VG want to try and head into the pit and take it. So.
A very good time to take a fight for VG. They just got the Blink Dagger on FY, and they decide to reveal it while using a smoke ring right before the Roshan spawning. So, good victory there, and they're going to try to get this. I don't think it'll happen here, because Ice Blast has just respawned. I mean, the hero has respawned, and Ice Blast is coming in hot. You need to get out of there quick. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, they know though.
Oh!
Just a little bit
Nearly
late.
having the timing there. It just still passed by onto Super. The concoction. The question is, they stick around for Roshan.
Oh, the swap!
Oh, the swap. Oh, BKB comes out just in time. And
Illidan, get out of there!
Going really. Look at this damage coming out. The cooldown as well is going to be huge. The wall's being dropped, but it's just not doing a lot against the side of them. And VICI may have look for more. They've got the telekinesis Super. Going to be able to throw the stun out now. G's coming back in here with the BKB, and the stun catches them all. Looking for the raises on Super. Cold Feet going to allow them to find the kill onto Alchemist. They do get the kill back on Super.
Alright, 1-for-1 trade BKB on both carry is down. And again, they have the Rod of Atos' initiation, but unfortunately that Tombstone really kind of slowing things down.
Can they go for Roshan here? That's the question. I mean,
looks like they're trying to. Tombstone should be back up in like 20 seconds or so. Meanwhile, we do see that point booster on the EA. Is Hardy finished with his Zag?
No, he's still working on it.
Okay.
He's going to fight again, VG.
The call down's back on. I'm not sure whether you want to go for this.
A little charging up the stolen concoction here. He's going to stun himself. And he's trying to come in from the back. And there we go, blinking forward. You're going to see Burning Charm working onto Lil, who holds back Burning at the moment with telekinesis. Cold Feet connect. G looks for the Requiem, but he gets it off. It's beautiful. He finds the Shaman. Now the turn with the punches. The Omni Slash coming out, though. Bouncing around. Not enough to get a kill, though. Burning's trying to do what he can to control G. And Ice Ice to get himself out. G's going to get taken down here. The second Requiem. Now with a swap. Illidan's trying to find Ice Ice, and he will there with a magic missile. But again, a bit of a mess of a fight, and this time it's VG coming out on top.
Yeah, and they got the Alchemist coming back alive, so he's going to join in. I really don't think VP has the resource to really take it down, given the fact that Shadow Fiend's dead for 60 seconds. So I think VP should be able to take down Roshan, considering that the Alchemist should be able to tank. To me, FY has been playing an amazing game, because normally one of the spells that you're looking to actively steal is that Mass Serpent Ward. As we do see a buyback from the AA. Throwing out an Ice Blast to check. Roshan will get immediately forfeited. But yeah, FY has been doing an excellent job protecting his Master Serpent wards from being stolen. That is a turning point of the fight. If Little Hardy could ever steal a Master Serpent ward, you just win that fight immediately.
Yeah, I think burning deserves a shout out as well. His kind of attendance in the fights has been absolutely necessary here. Every time for VG, 9 kills, 9 assists. Only dying the 2 times as well. He's been choosing the fights very nicely with his team. Ooh, okay, they called out Super here. And they should be able to burst him here. He is very dead indeed. Cold Feet kicks in. Burning now with the BKB. He's going to try and fight here. The Tombstone has control, looking for Illidan to be the first one. And the Blade Fury from iSice will ensure that they'll find that there. So VG do get a return. There's a buyback from Super as well on this Alchemist. So again, this kind of defense of the Roshan pit continues. Both teams not ready to give a buyback from Illidan here. So both cores buying back, and the fight just never ends really around this pit.
I mean, you just like games like this, right?
Right now, just action here.
VP realized if they get the Aegis on the gyrocopter, there's no way VP will win the next fight. So VP needs to do whatever they can to prevent that Aegis from happening. And here we go.
Oh, FY drops the death throw at the wards here. Oh, that's making the vacuum wall into the Ice Blast. Super bursting down.
That's a buyback.
They'll find the kill here. Illidan's still alive. The troll
Aegis on the ground.
Who's going to be able to pick it up? G. He snatches the Aegis. He turns his attention towards Burning. They get Burning as well here. They're all still alive on the side of VP. Requiem coming out will tickle FY, but they'll get the vision. They'll get the kill. iSice looking to do what he can with the Blade Fury. G getting low, but it's not enough. Double kill for G. They'll clean up the wards as well, and G lives with the Aegis intact. A full team wipe against the side of VG. And what was an incredibly tense moment that went on for, I feel like, about 5 minutes around that pit. So that's the definitive ending there to that fight. VP taking the win. They didn't get the Roshan kill, but they did get the Aegis onto G. Absolutely massive.
I mean, you talk about wombo combo all the time, but the vacuum into Ice Blast, that is the truest of all wombo combos. There's no regen on, I think, Super, and I think it was the gyrocopter that also got caught. And of course, the rest of the team just came in. Of course, Guardian Greaves online is looking to win this game. VICI not tapping out just yet, but we got to keep in mind that Alchemist just bought back. So
they could definitely still put another fight into it. They've got tier 2s on the bottom lane. It's not going to be mega creeps at the worst here against VICI.
But you're definitely losing one set of ranks.
Yeah. And they may even look for a second one top as well.
All right, so
how carefully do they want to play? Yeah, they want to back up and they want to get the push back in here. So
let's quickly check in terms of what items they're going to work on right now. I imagine the Aghanim Scepter is going to get finished very quickly. Lil Hardy's going to pick his up. And looks like the AA is going to finish this. Aghanim Scepter as well. DK Phobos picking up possibly a part of a Shiva's guard. And G is working to get his Butterfly. Like, I feel like all of these items are going to be too much for VICI to handle. The only person that's not getting item is the Vengeful Spirit, because he's going to just... She's been dying a little bit too much.
Let's have a look at these graphs as well after that fire. Up and down and up and down and up. Yep. And it's going up. VP now setting the precedent in this match.
And they're not giving any time for VICI to recover. They're going to just say, let's go again.
I mean, they have to as well. We talked about their draft before. And the fact that G had a lot of work cut out, and he's certainly pulling out all the stops here.
Still leading in net worth against an Alchemist. Very impressive. In fact, dominates a random creep just to add a little bit more push. And here we go.
Now, still hasn't got that Octarine either, so... Push is going to come through from VP. And the question is what VG can do to stop it.
Yeah, Little Hardy on the sideline looking to get the steal on. He's got the Aghanim Scepter now, so a lot of attention to getting the ultimate. Are they going to just forfeit these 2 Raxes?
They really need to do something. They're super trying to move with the concoction. They get a Hex onto G. They're blowing a lot on him here, and he will get swapped back. He, of course, does still have that Aegis.
Okay.
He might just stick around here as well, VP.
That range Rax barely hanging on. Are you going to just deny it?
Yep.
What? Is it the truck?
It was a deny. It doesn't say about FY denied the range Rax.
Okay.
Why not? They're going down anyway.
They're not backing off.
It's not good for VP. They may, sorry, VG. They may lose some Rexes. Oh, the stolen Omni Slash from Lil. Now comes out the original Omni Slash. The cooldown's going to be pretty nice here. Burning trying to move in, but the BKB's come out. Burning getting low. It's a killing spree for G as they've already found 2. Now with the Magic Missile onto Fenrir, they should be able to find the Undying as well. G just fights himself out of the wards here. And it's going to be a concoction for Super, but he's the only one left alive.
Oh, G's fluttering. He's going in fast, trying to get the kill, but Super turns around. You gotta back off here, G. Just hit the buildings. Alright, they get the racks. That's 2 sets of racks. Still no GG call here from VICI Gaming. Like you said, they are protected from the Mega Racks. Tier 2 is up. But again, if you're VP, you're happy with how the fights are going, you can just go back, buy more items, and come again.
Look at the graph now.
Yeah. Did Shadow Fiend even use the Aegis? I don't think so, right?
Oh, damn it, I missed a kill because I was looking at the graph, Lumi.
It's fine.
It's alright.
You had it in the background.
It's over.
Yeah, they call it GG.
GG, well
Impressive
played.
win.
It was, especially after kind of off the back of what VP did in game 1.
Yeah.
It didn't look great for them in match 1, and VICI just looked to absolutely destroy them. And this time, VP, they turned up with something a little bit different. They said, we're going to run Illidan on the safe lane, on the Vengeful Spirit, and it worked incredibly well.
I think that's the most